everyone, welcome to our third vocabulary lesson, learning all about different energy words. And remember, energy words are the words describing how we feel, how much energy we have. So let's go through those words again and remind ourselves what they mean, and then we'll follow that with some activities. So firstly, tired means in need of sleep or rest. Then what does this word say? Lively means full of energy. Drowsy means really sleepy. Exhausted means very tired. Bouncy means confident and lively. Sluggish means slow moving. Weary means feeling or showing extreme tiredness. Active means busy, lively, energetic. Energetic means showing great activity, moving around lots, or having lots of energy to move around. And that was that tricky one. Dynamic means full of energy and new ideas. So I have some questions for you, and I want you to think about your choices. So firstly, would you rather go to a party with an exhausted friend or an energetic friend? So pause here to think about which friend you'd rather go to a party with and why. Can you explain your choices? Pause now. Okay, I wonder what you said. So I would definitely rather go to a party with an energetic friend, because if my friend was exhausted, I don't think they're going to have much fun or be very good company. They'll probably just want to sit at the side and not do much. So I definitely want an energetic friend to go to a party with me. Let's look at our second question. Would you rather feel bouncy at a soft play session or weary? So pause here to discuss. Okay, so I definitely would rather feel bouncy at a soft play session. I think you need to feel rather bouncy, don't you? Because if you're feeling weary, you're not going to want to go and play. Okay, next question. Would you prefer to be taught by a sluggish teacher or a dynamic teacher? Okay, have a little discussion and pause here. So hopefully you'd rather be taught by a dynamic teacher, because remember that means somebody who has lots of energy and ideas. If your teacher was a bit sluggish, then they're probably not going to be very interesting to listen to and to watch and to work with. So you probably want them to have lots of ideas and energy. Okay, now I want you to think of times when you have felt these different energy words. So we'll go through one at a time. So I'll say the word, or well, we can have a go at reading it together. And then you can pause the video and talk about a time that you have felt that level of energy. And then you can press play again and I'll talk about when I've felt like it. Okay, so firstly, what does this word say? Drowsy. Okay, so pause here to talk about a time that you have felt drowsy. So a time that I have felt drowsy is pretty much any time that I've just woken up, because drowsy is another word for feeling sleepy. So it's just in that time when I'm waking up in the morning, my alarm's just gone off and I'm feeling still quite drowsy and not quite ready to get up yet. Okay, the next word, see if we can read it with me. Sluggish. Okay, pause here to discuss a time when you have felt sluggish. Okay, so I think I feel sluggish whenever I'm a bit poorly, really. If, for example, if I have a bad cold, then it just makes everything seem a little bit more difficult, and I seem to move a little bit slower because it takes more energy for me to do anything. So yeah, when I'm feeling poorly, I feel quite sluggish. I wonder if you said the same thing. Okay, next, dynamic. Pause here to talk about a time you felt dynamic. Right, so I feel quite dynamic anytime I think about planning lessons for you guys, because I have lots of ideas of all the fun things we can do together, but I've got one particular time in mind when we were planning to look at pumpkins, and I had loads of ideas for what we could do that I thought you'd really enjoy. For example, when we cut them open and explored the inside of the pumpkins, and we took out all the seeds and had a really close look, and then we cut out the shape ready for Halloween, the shapes in the face ready for Halloween, to put them out with the little candle tea light inside. So I knew that you'd really like doing that. So it was giving me lots of energy and ideas coming up with those different activities. And finally, exhausted. When have you felt exhausted? Okay, so I felt quite exhausted a couple of weeks ago when I didn't sleep very well because I had pain in my back. And then it was a really long day at school, and we had meetings after school, and it just felt like a really long day because I hadn't slept much and I was so super busy. So by the end of it all, I felt absolutely exhausted. Now, I'd love if you could share some of the times that you have felt drowsy, sluggish, dynamic, exhausted by sending your answers to those to year1@thepalmeracademy.com. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.